Excuse my cannon, ma'am.
Explosives! Hey y'all, we are here at the beach in North Carolina. We are gonna set off the bait cannon that I built just 2 days ago, and we're going to test fire the ones that Woods to Table brought. This is an interesting rig, okay, how this is done. So we got this huge long surf rod, put a line counter on it so we see how far our bait cannon actually goes. So who do you think is gonna win? Is it gonna be the big one or the little one? Anyway, this is the molds that we made. This is an example. Apparently there's construction at the beach right now. I shall wait.
Right on you. We're filming here.
This is an example of what are in these molds. So we've got our hooks, our snells, and this triangle weight at the bottom, and the bait goes on this. You put water in it, bait goes to the bottom, everything freezes, and that's what we're essentially shooting out of the bait cannon to go fish. So let's see what happens. Who do you think's gonna win? All right guys, this is part of my bait cannon, minus the barrel. We've got to pump it up. That was really bad. Don't ever put that in anything. I didn't know I was gonna do that. I'm so ashamed. We're gonna take this bicycle pump, and between the 5 of us, maybe we can get this sucker to 120 PSI before we all pass out. So let's get started, because it's gonna take a minute.
Let me know if you hear any.
It's happening. It's happening. Why did I get so sore this trip? I have no idea.
Didn't look like it was. What do we want to go to?
120.
Oh.
So we got the bait cannon up to pressure. It's at 120 PSI. Now we got to get the bait molds out. It's really important that you keep the bait on ice as long as possible, because it starts to obviously melt because it's ice, and then it starts breaking, and you don't want that. So we did this very first thing. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to take them down to the water, roll it around to kind of help loosen it to get the bait mold out, and then we're going to shave some of the bait mold off. That part I don't understand, so let's figure it out.
It melted by the time I got it. You did the hard work. This is this little, like, you know, stuff we got to get off there in order to get the baby side out and get it down the back. So.
Look what I did! I did it! I didn't do it. John definitely did it.
Make sure before you do this that you have really, really good insurance.
All right, so we got the little, we didn't do nothing. John did this. Got the end cap off. And you slide it out. All right, barrel's attached. Put the set screw on. Obviously, my hand strength is terrible.
Say when.
Say when.
In 30 seconds.
All right.
Yep, we're in.
Treat it like a firearm at this point. So.
All right, so the barrel of the bait cannon is going to be pointed the same direction as the fishing pole is. I am very scared right now. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. And we're getting an entourage, so this blows up in my face. 3, 2, 1. That's awesome. No, it's the barrel. Y'all, so this is essentially, it's not a firearm, but you want to treat it like a firearm. This is under a lot of pressure, so you want to be really careful. Look out into the surf Make sure there's nobody out there. Don't have anybody standing in front of you. Once it's loaded, don't stand in front of the barrel. It's simple, but I feel like I need to say it just for disclosure purposes. Y'all, Woods to Table, thank you so much. This was super cool. Let's see if we catch anything, and let's do it again.
Boom.
The barrel didn't come off this time.
The barrel didn't come off. The weight did come off.
The weight did come off.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Went way that way.
But you got more distance that time. So we'll flip this thing around.
So you see the line counter up here in the reel. With the bait out in the water now, with the distance that it went, all we're gonna do now is attach the line to the little wheel, reel it in, and we're gonna measure the distance on how far it actually went out.
All right, let's see how we did. I don't think we're gonna recover that weight though.
I think she gone.
I hooked Ryan. Sorry.
That's legit. Who thinks we should build one, a smaller one, like an SBR? Like an SBR bait cannon, and mount it to a kayak? Let us know in the comments below. What do we got?
347.
0.9. I'm going 348.
So again, improvement and a heck of a lot easier than going out there and wading out of your neck and whipping the rod. But we still had a couple things go wrong. I think she's got more left in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, more efficient, but a lot more fun.
Heck of a lot
Way
more.
more.
A lot more fun.
I know when I come out here to cast, we don't draw a crowd. So.
No, that's true.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Pull every time.
Explosive!
Tapping a baby cannon.
3, 2, 1.
All right, y'all, we are at the end of this. We set off our bait cannon, Woods to Table set off their bait cannon. I really think it was a wash. We're just gonna call it even Steven. But what we did learn, since that is the case, you don't need such a long cylinder for your bait cannon. You can get the same result with a shorter bait cannon, which would make more sense for purposes of traveling and moving it around, etc., etc. We did several that we shot off, and they were ranging like high 300s, 300 feet. So another thing that we did is that John went out just with the rod and reel, cast as far as he could, and he cast pretty far, but the bait cannon threw it twice the distance, because in reality, that is what you want. You want your bait out as far as it will go. So why not use a bait cannon instead of sitting here all day, having to throw? Use a bike pump. Bike pump worked really well, especially when you have more than one person doing it. So it was nice to tag out. But y'all, this was fun. If you want us to make this at home and see if we can make a short version, like Woods to Table did, a baby bait cannon, and put it in a kayak, and send Ryan out and see what happens, leave a comment below. And make sure that you guys are following, subscribing, and liking Woods to Table. They're great people. We really appreciate them coming out, teaching us how to do this, and just kind of taking us under their wing and bringing us to North Carolina on their terms. Y'all, same with our channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, comment, tell us what we're doing right, tell us what we're doing wrong, and tell us what you want to see. You want to see more of this? You want to see something different? We don't know. You tell us. We got some fishing to do. We'll see you. Peace.